Oh, you make it sound so easy. I wish I wasn't so scared.
George, there's nothing to be scared of. All it takes is a little self-confidence. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Around 2010, 2011, I went through this huge spiritual thing where I became obsessed with the power of the mind, meditation, visualization, and just realizing how powerful our minds actually are, like how we really do paint our world with our thoughts and our level of self-belief.
Know what you want and believe that you can and will get it.
Confucius said one time, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
If I was to quit rapping and I said I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I can do anything.
I knew I was special. I knew I had something and I had to let it out. I've been listening to people tell me I wasn't going to do anything with my life.
But until you start believing in yourself, you're going to have a life.
Being nervous is important, you know. There's a quote that I love. I see it all the time, you know, there's nothing wrong with having fun, but as long as you get on the fly formation.
And we do have the power to pick and choose moment by moment who and how we want to be in the world.
Even when I didn't have the belt, I always thought I was the champ of the world. It was in your head, right? All the time. And in my heart, I always know.
Anything in life that you put your mind to, you can do. The world is your oyster. That's all I tell people. While you're on Earth, you got to take advantage of this. Do what you do to the fullest.
I'm a big believer in the law of attraction. Like, you just like bring things into existence. You gotta get behind the wheel before it becomes real. It's like an internal belief. I honestly have convinced myself that I'm not designed to lose.
You know, I used to go up to Mulholland Drive every night, sit on the side of the road, look out at the lights, and go, you know, I'm a popular actor. And every director wants to work with me. And I used to like open my arms and imagine things, you know, things that I wanted coming my way and stuff. And it was a way of dealing with, you know, being completely out of work. I would say up there, it actually means that I had all these things. Most people talk to themselves in terms of doubt and fear and worry and anxiety. Talk to yourself positive. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Just repeating, I can do it over and over again. Boost your self-confidence and boost your self-esteem.
So you could create enough of a visualization for yourself if you really were to powerfully start to focus on it and do that and build that ability to visualize something that your brain at one point would have to think it's so true that the world would meet you and put it in your life.
Anything you say with the word I am, your subconscious will then take that as a meaning. So we're constantly programming our subconscious. We think we're describing it, but we're actually prescribing it.
Like I took myself to a different place mentally, and a lot of it came from mental practice and meditation and visualization and just seeking knowledge from people who are strong believers, guys like Les Brown and Tony Robbins and guys like that. I just became really obsessed with just learning about the power of the mind. So I used to meditate. Now I just kind of, I have a lot of things that stuck with me, but I wasn't believing that stuck with me, that just subconsciously I know who I am and what I'm capable of and how I believe, how powerful my mind actually is.
You see, you are what you are and where you are because of what's gone into your mind. You can change what you are, you can change where you are by changing what goes into your mind.
Started thinking about it the day that I decided that I was going to go up to heavyweight. And, you know, my goal for 3 years now is to become the heavyweight champion of the world. It's what I pray about, it's what I sleep on, it's what I dream about. It is who I am, and I will get it done. I honestly believe that I was born to fight. I really believe it in my whole heart. You know, some people think that's silly. But I think a lot of great athletes, people are really good at what they do. It's more than just what they could do in the gym. It's something that starts way before they're known in the arenas. It's something that's like an internal belief. You know, I have the worst anxiety. I get very nervous, but I owe it to myself to not be afraid. And when you believe that you're gifted outside of just the hard work, then it's just like, bro, I want to go out there and I'm going to roll the dice.
into the silence. Go and sit down quietly by yourself for 30 to 60 minutes. 30 to 60 minutes. Most people in our society have never sat quietly for 30 to 60 minutes in their entire lives. Yet I will tell you this method works 100% of the time. That any problem that you have, any difficulty, any challenge, any goal that you want to accomplish, if you'll go into the silence and sit quietly and then listen to the still small voice within. The still small voice within. This is the key. You will find that at a certain point, probably at about 25 to 30 minutes, your mind will go completely clear. And then a flow of ideas will start to flow into your mind. You'll feel energy welling up inside you. And at a precise moment, as you sit there in complete silence, the mind will go clear and wham! Exactly the answer you need will come at exactly the right time.
What do you think the sport's going to be, when UFC 200 rolls around? And where do you think you're going to be 9 years from now, 10 years from now?
I'm hoping to be a champion, and I embrace what it is to the fullest. I'm just excited to be a part of that. I have a lot of pride in it.
98% of the people in our Western civilization have a picture of themselves which is so narrow and so shallow that it literally bears no resemblance to the real person who is there. So many people have been told so many times what they cannot do that they have no idea what they can do.
Now, fear is going to be a player in your life. You get to decide how much. You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future, but all there will ever be is what's happening here, and the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want is impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
I would say throughout my martial arts career, the biggest life lesson that I've learned is the power of the mind and just how important it is to look at yourself in a higher regard and to believe in yourself. I think in order to paint a bright future for yourself, you have to be able to see it in your mind and believe in it. And the more you believe in it, the more your will will start to change, and the more you'll just start to see your beliefs come to pass. So
the imagination is the marvelous, miraculous, inconceivable, powerful force the world has ever known. Now, the imagination is the mental faculty out of which visions arise. Pictures that we build in our mind. Most people don't use their imagination constructively. Most people use their imagination destructively. They imagine what they don't want. We've got to consciously and deliberately imagine what we do want. If we will take and sit down with a pen and ask ourselves, what do I really want? Vision. Vision is going to direct your life if you let it. Use it constructively. See what you want. Don't spend any time thinking of what you don't want. When you get a picture in here, make it big, make it beautiful. You'll be glad you did.
Whatever you're pursuing in the world, whether it's tennis, sports, or anything else, I was a 7-year-old dreaming that I could win Wimbledon and become #1 in the world one day. As I said, I'm beyond grateful and blessed to be standing here with so many incredible achievements. But one thing is for sure, I feel that I had the power to create my own destiny. I try to visualize every single thing in my life, not only believe it, but really feel it with every cell in my body. And I just want to send a message out there to every young person. Be in the present moment, forget about what happened in the past. Future is something that is just going to happen, but if you want a better future, you create it. Take the means in your hands, believe it, create it.
Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So
People do the best with what they think is available. That's my belief. And if you're unaware that you can control your emotional states, you'll rely on something outside of you to do that, whether it's a computer game, whether it's a Netflix show, whether it's a drug, whatever it is that you need to make that feeling go away. You're dependent on your outer world. And I think that's a hypnosis, that's a conditioning.
Faith based on understanding is what moves mountains, and it will move any mountain. It'll change your life. It'll make your life be everything it's supposed to be. The doubt and the worry causes fear, and the fear causes anxiety. The anxiety is the fear being expressed. Whatever's impressed must be expressed. Well, when you impress understanding upon the subconscious, you develop an emotional state called faith. There's a feeling of strength inside you. You know that you're working with an infinite power that operates in an orderly manner. And so you move into a state of vibration called well-being. See, well-being's expressed, and that expression leads to acceleration. It picks up speed. Good things start to happen. It starts to get better. And you know what else happens? You start to attract things to you. You attract good things to you. But you know why? Because you're at ease. You have consciously and deliberately put every cell in your body into a relaxed state.
I already know what's going to happen. The difference between me and you is that you just seem to believe. I first of all believe and then I just, that's the difference with one else.
History has proven that those who dare to imagine the impossible are the ones who break all the human limitations.
The universe is going to get out your way. For me, I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want.
It's our intention. Our intention is everything. Nothing happens on this planet without it. Not one single thing has ever been accomplished without intention.
See, we have to continually do this. Beware of the thief on the street that's after your purse. But also beware of the thief in your mind that's after your promise.
I believe that I can create whatever I want to create. If I can put my head on it right, study it, learn the patterns, and I feel very strongly that we are who we choose to be. I want to be an idea, you know? I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent magic, right? That you're in a universe and 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 only equals 4 if you accept that 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is going to be what I want it to be. Like there's a redemptive power that making a choice has.
My name is Conor McGregor and I live in Lucan. I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 4-1. I'm an up-and-coming fighter and without a doubt you will see me on the UFC in the near future.
It feels familiar. I saw it so clearly. I swear to God, I saw it so clearly, so consistently. Until it's here in reality.
Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I do, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking.
The secret ingredient is nothing.
Huh? You heard me. Nothing. There is no secret ingredient.
Wait. It's just plain old noodle soup? You don't add some kind of special sauce or something?
Don't have to. To make something special, you just have to believe it's special.
There is no secret ingredient.
Then make no mistake, I'm setting up to be the greatest of all time. I will go down as the greatest of all time.
Conor McGregor, Mr. UFC lightweight champion. On the baby, we did it! Yeah! But I dreamed into reality.
That little thief that says you're making.
Your head is in the clouds. You're delusional. Dreamer.
Get a job!
You're boring. What if it doesn't work? You think you're better than us? Give up. Weirdo.
I don't like you. You are so weird.
Just give up already.
Why are you even trying?
I am blessed. Truly blessed by something. I am not sure what it is, but I am blessed that I was able to find my passions
And the key word that you use in here over and over and over again in every chapter is that in order to attract or manifest anything, you have to be in alignment with your source. You can't just sit around and wish for stuff.
You have a clear picture in your head of something is going to happen, a clear belief in that it will happen no matter what. Nothing can stop it. You know, it is destined to happen, and that's what happens.
All of us have within us this amazing capacity to manifest and attract anything that we want into our life. You know, in The Secret they say you get what you want, you know, and what is missing. And what has come to me is that you say, I will attract into my life what I am, not what I am.
Mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. Where I come from, we're not supposed to climb to these heights. We're told that. It's instilled in us. And I wanted to break that mold and pave the way, open up paths.
But before us, there was no other Irishman, so it was still just a dream for us. I can do something that hasn't been done before. I can show the Irish people true martial arts, something they have never seen before.